Hello students. Hello students, welcome back to the YouTube channel of St. Wilfrid College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Panvel. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss practical problem on piecemeal distribution of cash. See, L, U and M were in a partnership sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6. Here, profit sharing ratios are given in a fraction. In last two examples, profit sharing ratios are not given in a fraction. Their profit sharing ratios are given in this way: 3:2:4 or 2:1:1, like that. But in this question, the profit sharing ratios are given in a fraction. So this point is new in this video. Also, their firm were dissolved as on 31st December 2013, on which date the balance sheet of the firm as under. And the firm were dissolved on 31st December 2013. Balance sheet is given. Liability side is given and asset side is given. In liability side, capital balances are given. L 17,000, U 8,000, M 1,000. Also, the general reserve is given 6,000. In last question also, general reserve is there. And how to adjust the amount of general reserve? Distribute the amount of general reserve in a profit sharing ratio. Loan. In last question, only one partner's loan is given. But here, two partners' loans are given. L and U. Creditors. And then is total. Also, the asset side, in asset side, cash, debtors and stock, these amounts are given. Now next, it was agreed that the realization to be distributed in the due order at the end of the each fortnight. Realization were distributed at the end of the each fortnight means what? After 15 days, realization were dissolved. 15th January. On 15th January, debtors, stocks and expenses. Debtors plus stock and less the expenses. Then you will get the realization. Okay. So like these realizations are given. Stock were completely disposed of. Remaining debtors were taken over by M. Stocks were completely disposed. But the remaining debtors who taken over by M at the agreed value of rupees 600. At the agreed value of rupees 600. So, show the statement of distribution. We need to prepare the statement of distribution. But before that, we need to calculate the statement of excess capital and order of payment. And all of you know how to calculate the excess capital because format of excess capital is always fixed. But here, we need to first calculate the conversion of ratios. So, first, calculate conversion of ratios. Conversion of ratio. Now tell me, ratio of L. Ratio of L. What is the ratio of L? L is equal to 1/2. Then U. U is equal to 1/3. And C. M is equal to how much? M is equal to 1/6. Right? This is the profit sharing ratio is given in the question. How much the profit sharing ratio of L? 1/2, U 1/3 and M 1/6. Now, see here. 1/6 in all three. 1/2, 1/3 and 1/6. Whose base is greater? 6 is greater. So, we need base 6 in all two also. In these two also, L and U. So, in a table of 2, when 6 will come? At the third place. So, 1/2 multiply 3/3. Then you will get 3/6. Clear? In U is equal to 1/3. In a table of 3, when 6 will come? At the second place. So 1/3 multiply 2/2 is equal to 2/6. Now see, 1 by 6, 1 by 2, 1 by 6 means base is equal 666. So ratio will be, ratio is equal to 3:2:1. Clear? How to calculate the ratio? 1 by 2, 1 by 3 and 1 by 6. In this 3, 6 is greater. So we need at a base 6. So 1 by 2 in a table of 2, when 6 will come at the third place. So 1 by 2 multiply 3. In a table of 3, when 6 will come at the second place. So 2 divided by 2. And here already 6 is there. So no need to multiply. So 1 by 6, 3 by 6, 2 by 6, 1 by 6. Now base is equal. So ratio will be 3:2:1. Clear? How to calculate the ratio? Now we will calculate the statement of excess capital. Tell me the first step. Which is the first step? Statement of excess capital. Which is the first step? First step is, which is the first step? First step is, first step, profit sharing ratio. Write down the profit sharing ratio of all three. How to prepare is the column. First column of step, second column of particular, third column of formula, and then name of partners. Name of partners are L, U, and M. So first step, write down the first step, profit sharing ratio. Profit sharing ratio. How much the profit sharing ratio? Profit sharing ratio is given. Here we calculate now. Profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1. Now second step. What is the second step? Capital balance. Capital balance. Now see, capital balance is also given in the question. Capital balance is also given. See in this question, how much the capital balance of L? Capital balance of L is 17,000. Right? Next is U, 8,000, and M is 1,000. So write down the capital balance. L 17,000, U 8,000, and M 1,000. Write down the capital balance. Here general reserve is given. So add general reserve. Add general reserve. Add general reserve in their profit sharing ratio. How much the profit sharing ratio? 3:2:1. This is the profit sharing ratio. So add general reserve in this ratio. How much the amount of general reserve? Amount of general reserve. See the amount of general reserve. 6,000. So 6,000 distribute in this ratio. So 3,000, 2,000, and 1,000. Clear? And now adjusted capital. How to calculate the adjusted capital? Adjusted capital. Now calculate the adjusted capital. 17,000 plus 3,000. Then you will get a 20,000. 8,000 plus 2,000, 10,000. And 1,000 plus 1,000, 2,000. Clear? How to calculate the adjusted capital? Capital balance plus general reserve. So you will get the adjusted capital. Now third step. Third step is which? Unit capital. Unit capital. How to calculate the unit capital? 2 divided by 1. Then calculate. Means 20,000 divided by 3. 20,000 divided by 3. Then you will get a 6,667. 10,000 divided by 2. 5,000. And 2,000 divided by 1. 2,000. Now next step is base capital. Next step is which? Base capital. How to calculate the base capital? Lower unit capital. Lower unit capital is equal to rupees. Lower unit capital. See which amount is lower? 6,667, 5,000 or 2,000. Which amount is lower? 2,000 is lower. So 2,000 is the base capital. Now fifth step. Fifth step is proportionate capital. Fifth step is which? proportionate capital. How to calculate the proportionate capital? 4 multiply by means fourth step multiply by first step. Now see, 2000 multiply 3. 2000 multiply 3, 6000. 2000 multiply 2, 4000. And 2000 multiply 1, then you will get a 2000. Clear? Now next, sixth step. Sixth step is excess capital. Sixth step is which? Excess capital. How to calculate the excess capital? How to calculate the excess capital? 2 minus 5. 2 minus 5. Now calculate 20,000 minus 6,000. 14,000. 10,000 minus 4,000. 6,000. And 2,000 minus 2,000. Nil. Okay, 0. Now next step. Next seventh step is profit sharing ratio. Again, profit sharing ratio. Now write down profit sharing ratio is given. So how much the profit sharing ratio of L? 3. How much the profit sharing ratio of U? 2. And how much the profit sharing ratio of M? 1. But no need to write. Why? Because M balance is nil. Now next step. Next step 8. 8th step is new unit capital. New unit capital. New unit capital. How to calculate the new unit capital? 6 divided by 7. 6 divided by 7. So calculate 14,000 divided by 3 means 4,667. 6,000 divided by 2, then 3,000. 6,000 divided by 2, 3,000. Now next, ninth number is new base capital. New base capital. How to calculate the new base capital? Lower new unit capital. Lower new unit capital is equal to rupees. Lower new unit capital rupees 6,000. 6,000 is the new base capital. Now next step. Next step is new proportionate capital. New proportionate capital. How to calculate the new proportionate capital? New proportionate capital is equal to 7 multiply 9. 7 multiply 9 means 3,000 multiply 3 means 9,000. Then 3,000 multiply 2, 6,000. Okay. Now next step. Next step is 11. 11th step is which? Eleventh step. Final excess capital. Final excess capital. Final excess capital. How to calculate the final excess capital? 6 minus 10. 6 minus 10. Then calculate 6 minus 10. 14,000 minus 9,000. Then you will get a 5,000. Then 6,000 minus 6,000. Nil. Clear? Okay. This is your statement. This is your statement of excess capital. Clear? First column of step, second is particular, third is formula, fourth column write down the name of partners. Here our partners are L, U and M. Now first step is profit sharing ratio, next capital balance, but here general reserve is given, so add the general reserve. Amount of general reserve should distribute in their profit sharing ratio. How to calculate the profit sharing ratio is we already discussed. Convert the fractions. Okay. Now write down the order of payment. Order of payment is very important for the distribution of cash. So write down order of payment. Now order of payment. Order of payment. So first pay. What is the order for distributing the cash? first pay the realization expense, but realization expenses are not given in this problem. Second, contingent liability is also not given. Third, outsider's loan. Yes, outsider loan is given. So pay to first pay the liability of creditor. First pay the liability of creditor. Then second pay to the partner's loan. Second pay to the partner's loan. But see here, two partners loans are given. See here, two partners loan are given, L and U. So whose partner should pay first? At this time, pay to both at a one time in their loans ratio. See, L's loan is 6,000, U's loan is 4,000. Calculate the ratio of 6,000 and 4,000, 3:2. So distribute the amount in 3:2 ratio, because 6,000 and 4,000, 3 getting cancelled, 6 and 4 means 3:2 is a ratio. And now last means third, pay to partners. Third, pay to the partners capital. But which partner's capital should pay first? So first pay to whom? First pay to this one. Who is this? L. First pay to L. First pay to whom? First pay to L of rupees. How much? Of rupees 5,000. Now second pay to L and U of rupees how much? Of rupees 9,000 and 6,000. Of rupees 9,000 and 6,000 respectively. And next, third pay respectively, and third pay to all in their profit sharing ratio. In their profit sharing ratio. That is 3:2:1. That is 3:2:1. Clear? Order of payment is very necessary for preparing the statement of distribution of cash. First pay the outsiders realization, then contingent liability, then outsiders, then partners loan, and then partners capital. Clear? I hope all of you will understood this video very well. Remaining solution, statement of distribution, we will see in our next video. Okay, thank you.